Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I'm recording this on February 16, 2017. So what's important about this date? Well, it's the release of Street Fighter V last year in 2016. So it's the 1 year anniversary of Street Fighter V since release, and I'm going to give my 1 year after the game's release my thoughts about it. Because yes, I'm one of those people, even though I'm not FGC, I bought it at day one. I pre-ordered it, I played the demo, or not the demo, the beta. You see me with some videos, kind of suck with it, but it is much better than Street Fighter 4. I enjoyed the game. And yet, in the beginning, there was a lot of controversy, and they did talk about it. So, let's get down to business, my thoughts. So, what happened to Street Fighter 5 in the beginning? Why is it people were so high about suddenly they were disappointed? Well, one is the most common thing is there was the lack of single player content. The game was, sadly to say, and Capcom and Ono basically admitted it, the game was rushed. They wanted to bring the game out 1 month prior to the first event of the Capcom Pro Tour. Yes, they had admitted that they said that they wanted to basically cater to the FGC, to the Capcom Pro Tour. That's why they released it. Their strategy was, since the game's going to be acts like a service, so for $60 you'll get more content, but it just won't be day one. Well, unfortunately, the FGC might accept that, but the general consumer who just like to play Street Fighter 5 for fun, for casual fun, didn't. There's no arcade mode. There's always been an arcade mode in any fighting game. There's always been a tradition, and you take it out. You say, well, there's story mode. Well, it's not really that fun. The opponent's really not that intelligent. And it just gives you a backstory of the characters, but sometimes doesn't make sense. But that's the objective. Survival mode, it's fun in the beginning, but when you try the later stages, it gets frustrating, that's what I mean. And I did explain it before, that you kind of get screwed with survival mode, so a lot of people just said, forget it. Heck, even 9miles923 basically admitted that the later difficulty for survival mode was hard. They just said, well, forget it. This is ridiculous. Then the main attraction for Street Fighter V is the online. Sadly, that even was a problem. So they were saying, yeah, that's the reason why we did the beta, so you can guys try Street Fighter V, the online. And yet, when the game came out, people couldn't even get online until 24 hours later. So you had to wait the next day to basically play Street Fighter V online. Okay, so that's not really good. Second, matchmaking was very terrible, because a lot of time, a beginner, you get matched up with somebody who's a seasonal player. The ranking, the level for matchmaking was really poor. Trust me, I'm a beginner, and there have been times when, like, okay, I'm fighting somebody who's a silver, and then within like 10 seconds, I got my butt kicked. Because I'm not that good. You've seen my videos. So that's what one of the problem is. That's another major problem. And the worst part, the reason Street Fighter V, a lot of people were disappointed, especially online competitive, there was no race system implemented from the get-go. It took a while, or let's just say it took almost a year to fix that. I'm like, really? Like, that's the first thing you should do if you're going to do online and you didn't do it, Capcom? See, it kind of showed you that they wanted to release this game before the Capcom Pro Tour starts. They wanted to release this game before their fiscal year ends, and it paid the price. Kudos to the upper management for Capcom, the superiors. They basically admitted and said, yeah, we done goof, so we're gonna change our tactics. For now on, if we have to delay a game, we're gonna delay the game to make it complete, i.e. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So that's why I even said, dude, don't even bring it out before EVO. Just wait even after. If it has to be December 2017, Do it. I know it sounds selfish, sound like a douchebag, but you kind of see what happened with Street Fighter V. There you go. So that's why Harada had a release Tekken 7 June the 2nd, 2017, because he wanted to make sure the game will be complete for $60. The problem with Street Fighter V, they were trying to do what Splatoon did, and that didn't even work. I mean, I'm sorry, even Splatoon did not work. In the beginning, that's not worth $60. But oh no, we get free content. Yeah, when? It's like it took a while. So it's ridiculous. It doesn't work. So I mean, that failed. That right now you can get the game so cheap. So I mean, they cut their losses. They said, yeah, we learned our lesson. Oops. So but the game was bad? Oh hell no, no. It's better than Street Fighter 4. The gameplay was actually much better. The mechanic was better. The story, it's subjective. The characters. Yes, everything the game itself was actually good. I have to say it's much better than King of Fighter 14 in mechanic wise. Oops, but you get the point. The biggest major problem with the game was content. They didn't have a lot of content, and you're paying $60. I knew it that they were gonna add it in the long run. That's why I said, sure, I'll go get it. But for somebody who's a general consumer who wants to get into Street Fighter 5, probably not gonna know. They'll say, I don't get it. Why would you sell it for $60? There you go. So with that, it's already been a year. Had the game been improved? Yes. The online was fixed much better. The matchmaking was better. They finally implemented the rage system. So that's good in the online. Second, earning fight money. Now you got reason to go back to earn fight money. And that is, they added basically for the game, they call it the challenge mode and trials. So for people who don't know, it's basically each character will have 10 combos if you're trying to do. They're not really that hard, unlike Street Fighter 4. Again, that was free. Second, there's actually a interactive instruction and demonstration how to play the game. And if you actually do it, you get fine money. They do tell you about these characters, what their features are. Again, good. So it has an interactive manual now to tell you how to play the game. That's good. And then, of course, the challenges. The basically, like, win 10 matches, you get 1,000 fight money. Go to the Capcom Fighting Network to see someone's rival. You get like 500 fight money. And then there's always this weird one that it's very cryptic. But people can abuse it and they just go to Event Hub. I know it's going to suck, but it is what it is. But you get 5,000 fight money, and then you just keep doing that. You can build up your fight money and you buy stuff. The second best thing about it, the DLC characters, they're not bad. I bought the season pass. It was 50% on Black Friday. They were bad. They were good. Excuse me, how bad. They were good, but I'm not going to play them online. The only character I main really is Ken, and that's really it. Maybe Ryu, but Ken. I'm a beginner. So you're not going to see me try playing like Guile, Alex, or any, even the initial characters. So, again, the characters, not that bad. The modes, they're adding new modes. They're also adding ways to earn those unlockable. Well, unfortunately, with fight money, because the survival one kind of sucked. So they're adding new stuff. The trial for the characters, even the DLC, the story mode. The DLC character have their own story mode. It has, I always say this, it has English dub for all the characters. I love that. They have both language, English and Japanese, dual language. That should be. I know Atlas doesn't do it. I don't know what the reason is. They just don't do it. Even Nintendo doesn't do it. Square Enix does now, so, yep. So the add-in also for the first time in Street Fighter V for free is a robust story mode about the game. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a Street Fighter-ish story, but they're not really good with story. I mean, if you ever watched Street Fighter, the movie with Van Damme, kind of cheesy, I'm sorry. Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, same deal. A lot of the Street Fighter animated movie and cartoon, they're not really taken seriously. So it's sort of in that aspect, but it's fun. It gives you the backstory of the characters. And you get to play or fight some NPC character that you think, oh my gosh, I would not think the characters would be here. Namely, the dolls, which is kind of funny. And yes, if you have not played the story mode, apologies, but it's been out since June. So this is gonna be spoiler territory for people who have not played Street Fighter 5. I do apologize. So click back now if you don't want it. Maybe give it 5 or 6 minutes. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what to say, but let's just say story. It's going to be spoiler at this point. I don't know how long I'm going to be talking about it, and I am stalling. I do apologize. Like I said, it's like the story's interesting. It's about, well, the fall of Shadow Lord. There's a reason why, because spoiler, it's supposed to take place between. Well, it takes place prior to Street Fighter 3, and you do see a lot of Street Fighter 3 characters in the game. Besides Ibuki, Hurin, and Alex. That's what I'm saying. And yes, if you finish story mode, you kind of see two characters that was from Street Fighter 3, and they are spoiler, Gil and Colin. She used to be called Helen, the Russian lady who tends to Nash, Charlie Nash. She's that character you see in Gil in her intro in Street Fighter 3. That's them. And little side story, apparently she's the second character now, and apparently her battle outfit is, she wears a Russian, surprisingly not her business suit from the intro, which is, I don't know why, that kind of made more sense, just made it more refined design, but whatever. I don't know what Ono was thinking. I guess it looks cool. I guess when she's doing her business, or, being Gil's secretary, she's basically that suit. And then if she's ready to battle, she basically wears that Russian outfit. Again, I don't know, whatever. Whatever, Street Fighter. And again, back to my story. The story mode, the big one, has a good, sort of a good cheesy storyline, and you do win fight money. 50,000 and 80,000 for normal and hard respectively. So yes, so they are adding new stuff in. And they're also improving the game. Of course, they just did a balance change. Again, if you're an FGC, that's probably more concerned. If you're just a guy who wants to play the game, then yeah, you're probably not going to care. You're not probably going to care. You just want to play the game. So, yeah, the game is good. So, if they release all those content, let's just say, all those content, and they release it, say, December 2016, yes. And they didn't bother with it with the Capcom Pro Tour. It was just released so people can play it in all those modes. Again, maybe adding an arcade mode. Will it still sell for $60? Would it sell for $60? I say yes. It would be a much complete game, and people might be incented to buy it. But the problem is, they pulled a Splatoon, didn't really work. Again, it's not a bad game. The mechanics are good. The characters are good. The gameplay is good. The online finally fixed it. It doesn't still have that single player. Story mode, maybe, but it's not really your arcade solution. Online, again, a lot of people who play Street Fighter, chances are they're better than you. Survival, again, get to the later ones, they're not really that easy. You will get frustrated. So, I mean, the lack there is that it needs more single player content. Arcade mode, time trial mode. They did have trial mode, combo trial mode, good. They have interactive instruction how to play the characters, good, but it's still not enough. If they add that arcade mode, the time attack mode, and have those modes ready, and they release it in December 2016 rather than February, they probably have a better chance of this game selling. But again, the business side was, I think, that what killed it, because they want, again, like I said before, they wanted to focus on the Capcom Pro Tour, and they were trying to sell this game before the fiscal year. They were known for doing that previous game. They did it with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and that was good until they released an Ultimate version in November within the same year. That was dumb. There wasn't even a DLC version. Again, if there was, it would probably be a better situation. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, same thing. Apparently, people said the game was rushed because the higher ups, they wanted it to be released before the fiscal year. Again, it was a mistake. They should have not done that. Again, Street Fighter Cross Tekken is not a bad game, but again, the content, the mechanic was a little bit questionable. A lot of the FG didn't really like it, so yeah, that was a problem. And Street Fighter V, really no difference, sadly. But the game, as of right now, is good. Would you buy it right now? Sure, certainly. It's less than $30. I can tell you that much. But would I give this game? Believe it or not, hint. This is one of my game of the excuse me, one of my game of the year of 2016. I give it a 9 out of 10. Why? Because even so, a lot of the debacle there, the game was fun. It was friendly user for people who are not good with Street Fighter. It's friendly use for people who want to get into Street Fighter. It has a sort of interesting story mode. It has English dub, yes, I'm always going to point that. And there was way to get fight money so you can buy your character that you want. You can get a season pass if there's cheap, you probably would, but you don't have to. That's why you can buy it with fight money. So they're giving you like option. It's just that it just needed an arcade mode. It needs more single player. They still need to work on that, and hopefully in season 2, excuse me, they will have an arcade mode eventually. So yeah, 9 out of 10. So with that, thanks for listening.